Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics Express. As you all know, the CPET 2023 notification has been released. CPET Common PG Entrance Test. उड़ीसा में जो स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटीज़ है उन सब के लिए एक कॉमन पीजी एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम होता है, वो CPET। 70 क्वेश्चंस टोटल आते हैं और टाइम मिलता है हमें 90 मिनट्स। क्वेश्चंस लेवल इतना अच्छा नहीं रहता, फिर भी टाइम अकॉर्डिंग क्वेश्चन ठीक ठाक ही रहते हैं। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे CPET 2022 का पेपर। टोटल 70 क्वेश्चन है। इस वीडियो में मैं 35 क्वेश्चंस कवर करूँगा। नेक्स्ट 35 क्वेश्चन मैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कवर करूँगा। लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, द टाइप ऑफ द डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन d² dx² प्लस √y इक्वल टू सम फंक्शन f(x). टाइप पूछा है, d² dx² है, मीन्स दिस इज नॉट ए लीनियर, बिकॉज फॉर लीनियर we have to see the term dy by dx, so this is non-linear. And as we all know, some function equal to, if the value is 0, then it is called homogeneous. Here f of x is non-zero, so it is non-homogeneous. So the correct option is option D, non-linear and non-homogeneous. Move to the next question. The condition at which damped harmonic oscillation of oscillator is oscillatory. This is a theoretical question. Here we have to remember the critical damping is when system is returns to equilibrium and does not oscillate. In critical damping, the system does not oscillate. But under damping case, system returns to equilibrium and oscillate around it, and in over damping the system does not oscillate. Here we have to give the case for oscillation. So for oscillatory, it is under damping, so the answer will be under damped oscillation, option B. Then next question, grad RQ पूछा है। We all know grad r to the power n equal to n r to the power n minus 2 r vector. ये एक important formula है. So by putting n equal to 3, we get grad r cube equal to 3r dot r vector. So the correct option is option B. Then move to the next question. कॉम्प्लेक्स इंटीग्रल से ये क्वेश्चन था। रेसिड्यू थ्योरम हमें अप्लाई करके इसका सॉल्यूशन निकालना था। z² dz/z-1 होल स्क्वायर z+2 एंड द एनक्लोजेस द सर्कल mod z equal to 1. Mod z equal to 1 means radius 1 and center origin 0 0. By putting denominator equal to 0, we got to know that z equal to -2 is a simple pole and z equal to 1 is pole of order 2. But z equal to -2 not included inside the unit circle, so pole of order 2 means z equal to 1 is the required pole. Then we have to use the formula of residue. This is the formula, you can remember. Then after solving this, we have to just derivative it and finding the residue. The residue is 5/9. Then the integral formula, applying Cauchy integral theorem, the value is 2 pi I into sum of residues. So 2 pi I into 5/9, 10 pi I/9. Option number 1 is correct answer. Then move to the next question. Fourier transform से ये क्वेश्चन था। For g of omega is Fourier transformation of f of t. The Fourier transformation of f of t by 2 is. This is a property of Fourier transform. Fourier transform of h of kt equal to 1 upon mod k h of f by k. So by this, f of t by 2 equal to, here k is half, so 1 upon half g omega upon half. So answer is 2g 2 omega. So the correct option is option C. Then move to the next question. लेजेंडर पॉलिनोमियल से डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन था, जनरेटिंग फंक्शन पूछा था। The generating function is 1 minus 2xt plus t square to the power minus half. But in all options, minus half is not given, minus 1 is given. I think this is a printing mistake. So grace mark should be there. Then move to the next question. Question number 7. Fourier series expansion of the function f of x equal to 1 upon 4 pi minus x whole square. Coefficient a0 will be. Here I think the question data given is insufficient because we have not given any limits. So in general we have to take minus pi to pi, and I am solving by taking minus pi to pi. This is the formula of a0 and this is the final answer of a0, but answer is not matching. So this question is incorrect because limit is not given. Move to the next question. Generalized momentum px of a particle of mass m with velocity vx in an electromagnetic field with charge q and x component of vector potential ax can be. For this case, the Lagrangian you should remember, that is the Lagrangian equal to half m x dot square minus q phi plus q x dot ax, where a is the vector potential and phi is the scalar potential. Then px equal to, we all know the formula is del L upon del x dot, so mx dot plus q ax is the answer. Option D is the correct answer. Move to the next question. If the Lagrangian does not depend upon time explicitly, then Lagrangian equal to summation of p q dot minus h. This is the formula. So if Lagrangian independent of time, so energy is constant. Energy means total Hamiltonian. So Hamiltonian is constant. Option number A is the correct answer. Move to the next question. The moment of inertia about a tangent in the plane of a circular ring of radius r and mass m is given by. Circular ring given, we have to find its moment of inertia about its tangent. We all know by parallel axis theorem, moment of inertia at tangent equal to moment of inertia at diameter plus mr square. Moment of inertia of diameter of circular ring is half mr square. So the answer will be 3 by 2 mr square. Option B is the correct answer. Next move to the next question. Elastic potential energy in a stretched wire will be. This is a theoretical question. The formula you should remember. The formula is half into stress into strain. So option B is the correct answer. Then move to the next question. Lagrangian was given and we have to choose the wrong expression. So this is the Lagrangian given. We all know from option A, p theta equal to del L upon del theta dot. So m L square theta dot is the value of p theta. This is correct. Then p theta dot equal to del L upon del theta. So minus mgl sin theta. Here it is given m upon gl sin theta. So this should be the wrong answer. Then we should check the option C and D. For option C, we have to we have to find the Lagrangian equation of motion, which is d by dt of del L upon del theta dot minus del L upon del theta equal to 0. After putting the values, we get L theta double dot plus g sin theta equal to 0. So this is also correct. And from this, p theta equal to ml square theta dot, if we rearrange it, then we get ml square equal to 1 upon theta dot into del L upon del theta dot. So option D is also correct. So we have to choose the wrong expression. So option B is the wrong expression and it is our answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 13. The Lagrangian of a free particle in spherical polar coordinate system L equal to. Here the important concept is cyclic coordinate. The missing coordinate in the Lagrangian is the cyclic coordinate. So in the expression of Lagrangian, r is there, r dot is there, theta dot is there, but theta is not there, so theta will be cyclic. So option C is the correct answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 14. ये फार्मूला बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ही था. हैमिल्टनियन इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन का डायरेक्ट फार्मूला ही पूछा था. वी ऑल नो हैमिल्टन्स इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन आर q डॉट इक्वल टू डेल एच अपन डेल पी and p dot equal to minus del h upon del q. So option C is the correct answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 15. This is an important question. Find the eigenvalue of the operator I d by dx for wave function 1 by root 2 a to the power ix. We all know h psi equal to e psi, where psi is the wave function, h is the Hamiltonian operator, and this is the same wave function after operation, and E is the energy eigenvalues. So we have to operate this operator Q with this wave function. So Q psi equal to I d by dx 1 by root 2 e to the power ix. 1 by root 2 is a constant term, take it outside, and just derivative e to the power ix, I e to the power ix. Then after simplification we get minus 1 by root 2 e to the power ix, but the wave function is 1 by root 2 e to the power ix, so minus 1 into e to the power ix into 1 by root 2, so minus 1 into psi. Minus 1 is a constant value, so it is our eigenvalue, so the answer is option D. Next, move to the question number 16. This is a conceptual question. In Van der Waals gas equation, A upon V square represents. Here, A upon V square represents the attractive force between the molecules. So option D is the correct answer. This is a conceptual question. You should remember this is an important question. Move to the next question. Question number 17. X plus P whole square. हमें इसको एक्सपांड करना था. सो इन क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स ऑपरेटर्स डू नॉट फॉलो कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी, सो वी हैव टू एक्सपैंड इट केयरफुली. x plus p whole square means x plus p into x plus p, then just do the multiplication and put the value of px, which value is minus I h cot del upon del x. After putting the values we get this answer. Then operate it with a general wave function psi. So after operating, this is del y del x upon x psi. We have to put the formula of derivative of product of two terms. So after simplification we get x dot x cap square psi minus h cot square del square psi upon del x square minus I h cot 2x del psi by del x plus psi. Here psi we assumed, so let us remove the psi, and the answer is x square minus h cot square del square upon del x square minus I h cot 2x del by del x plus 1. So option A is the correct answer. Option A and option C exactly same, so this is by printing mistake, so A and C, anyone is the answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 18. 20 gram of ice latent at 80 calorie per gram at 0 degree centigrade is converted to water at same temperature. The change in entropy will be. Here temperature is same, so the change in entropy delta S equal to ml upon T, where m is the mass 20 gram, L is the latent heat 80 calorie per gram, T is the temperature 0 degree Celsius. If we convert it into Kelvin, it is 273 Kelvin. After solving this we will get 5.86 calorie per Kelvin. So option A is the right answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 19. The wave function of a certain particle in the region 0 less than x less than L is given by psi equal to a sin x. We have to find the normalization constant A. This is also a simple question. थोड़ा calculation है इसमें. For normalization condition, psi star psi equal to 1 integration over all space. Here the limit is given 0 to L, so we have to take also 0 to L. Then just put the value of psi, means mod a square sin square x integration equal to 1. In place of sin square x, we have to put 1 minus cos 2x upon 2 and then solve the integration. But after solving the integration, a sine term will be there. If we assume that sine term equal to 0, then the answer will be root 2 upon L. You can solve and find it. Next, question number 21. The de Broglie wavelength is equal to Compton wavelength of a particle. The speed of the particle will be. This is an important question. De Broglie wavelength, we know the de Broglie wavelength lambda d equal to h upon mv. This m is moving mass, so from relativistic, m equal to m naught upon 1 minus v square by c square under root. Compton wavelength lambda c equal to h upon m naught c, 1 minus cos phi होता है, but for simplification we have to take h upon m naught c. Then de Broglie wavelength equal to Compton wavelength means lambda d equal to lambda c. After solving, we will get this, and after finding the value of v, we will get v equal to under root c square upon 2, which is c upon root 2. So option C is the correct answer. Move to the next question. Question number 22. The condition of particle equilibrium is. This is also a conceptual question. For particle equilibrium, the condition is that the chemical potential of the system should be equal. So equality in chemical potential is the correct answer. You have to remember this. Then question number 23. This is a simple question. Two capacitors of capacitances 3 microfarad and 6 microfarad arranged in series are connected in parallel with a third capacitor. C1 and C2 arranged in series. For series, C equivalent equal to C1 C2 upon C1 plus C2. This is the formula. And the C equivalent is 2 microfarad. Again, this 2 microfarad capacitor is connected parallelly with third capacitor C3. The value of C3 is 4 microfarad. For parallel combination, the formula is C1 plus C2. So 2 plus 4, 6 microfarad. This is the equivalent capacitance of the total system. Then we have given the magnitude of the magnitude of voltage, that is 6 volt. So the total energy stored formula होता है energy stored by the capacitor half CB square. Then put the value of C as 6 microfarad and V as 6. So after solving, we will get 1.08 into 10 to the power minus 4 joule. Option D is the correct answer. Move to the next question. In which type of process the change of entropy is 0? Change of entropy is 0 means delta S equal to 0, and this is the formula delta S equal to delta Q upon T. So delta Q equal to 0. Delta Q equal to 0. This process is called adiabatic process, where change in heat is 0. In isochoric process, volume is constant. In isobaric process, pressure is constant. Remember these two. Then move to the next question. Question number 25. The electric field at a distance 0.05 meter from a sheet charge distribution of surface charge density 2 into 10 to the power minus 8 coulomb per meter square. If the type of sheet is not given, then take it as non-conducting sheet, and for non-conducting sheet the value of electric field is sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, where sigma is the surface charge density. Surface charge density value is given as 2 into 10 to the power minus 8 coulomb per meter square, and we all know the value of epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. So after solving, we get electric field 0.01 into 10 to the power 4 volt per meter. So the required answer is option A. Then move to the next question. This is a important question. the number of ways in which n identical bosons can be distributed in two energy levels. The number of microstates or number of ways, the formula for bosonic particle are ni plus gi minus 1 factorial upon ni factorial gi minus 1 factorial. Here ni value is n given and the number of energy levels means gi equal to 2. So just put the value of ni equal to n and gi equal to 2. We get n plus 1 factorial by n factorial into 1 factorial. 1 factorial value is 1. N plus 1 factorial, we can rearrange it as n plus 1 into n factorial. Then from numerator and denominator, n factorial term will get cancelled and the final answer is n plus 1. So option A is the correct answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 27. Which one of the following is a fermion? For fermion, the sum of proton, neutron and electron means the nucleons should be odd. For alpha particle, it is helium 2 4. 2 plus 4 equal to 6. 6 is even number, so this is not a fermion. Similarly, beryllium 2 4 is also not fermion. Hydrogen atom is given. Atom simply is not a fermion. So the correct answer is option D, electron. We also can say electron is a lepton and all leptons are fermions. So electron is fermion. Then next question, question number 28. In quantum statistics, the particles are identical and indistinguishable. This is an important question. Then move to the next question, question number 29. An alpha particle is same as I said earlier, alpha particle is helium 2 4. So alpha particle is same as helium nucleus. Nuclei having same number of neutrons but a different mass number are. Same number of proton is there, means this is isotope. Same number of mass is there, it is isobar. And for same number of neutron, this is isotone. So the correct answer is option C. Then move to the next question. Question number 31. The ratio of intensity at a maxima and minima in the interference pattern is 25:9. What will be the ratio of the widths of the two slits in Young's interference experiment? In Young's double slit experiment, we know width proportional to intensity. The intensity ratio I max upon I minimum is given. So I max upon I min equal to, this is the formula, equal to 25/9. After solving this equation, we get I1 upon I2 equal to 16:1. And as the intensity ratio is proportional to the width, so width ratio will also be same as the intensity ratio, and this is 16:1. Then move to the next question. Question number 32. For mass number A of the nucleus, the volume is directly proportional to. We all know nucleus is spherical in nature, so volume is 4/3 pi r cube. And the radius of the nucleus is r naught a to the power 1/3. So volume 4/3 pi r naught cube a to the power 1/3 cube. So these three will be cancelled and the answer is 4/3 pi r naught cube into a. The volume is proportional to the mass number A. So option D is the right answer. Then move to the next question, question number 33. In neutral atom, the electrons are bound to nucleus by electrostatic force. This is a simple question. Then question number 34. The distribution of energy spectrum of a perfectly black body is best represented by. For perfectly black body, the distribution of energy was given by Planck, and the Planck law is applicable for both low temperature as well as high temperature. So this is best represented by Planck's law. Then last question of today. This is also a very important question. Three blocks P, Q, R of same material and same mass are showing blue, yellow, and red, and showing temperature T1, T2, T3. Choose the correct trend of temperature. We all know from Wien's displacement law, lambda mt equal to constant. So lambda proportional to 1 upon T. This we all know Vibgyor. If we move from left to right, the wavelength increases. It means the wavelength of red color is more and the wavelength of violet color is less. So lambda r greater than lambda y greater than lambda b, lambda proportional to 1 upon t. So temperature of red less than temperature of yellow less than temperature of blue. So T3 less than T2 less than T1, and this represents T1 greater than T2 greater than T3. So option B is the correct answer. Here I have discussed a total of 35 questions from CPET 2022 examination. The remaining 35 questions and the detailed solution of that 35 questions will be provided very soon. अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा, इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा हो तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और फॉर फर्दर नोटिफिकेशन प्लीज़ प्रेस द बेल आइकन.